Well, this Hispanic Heritage Month, it is a call to action from organ donation activists. Did you know Hispanics make up nearly half of the transplant wait list, but are among the fewest to sign up to become organ donors? The family of a fallen Sacramento police officer is working to change that because his gift of life just keeps on giving. Even decades after his death, your reporter Ashley Sharp shares his story.
He wanted to help everybody. Growing up as a child, he always talked about becoming a police officer.
In his most formative years, Officer Joe Chairez heard his calling loud and clear. He would dedicate his life to making a difference in his community.
In our home, we never spoke Spanish. Back in the 50s when we grew up, you weren't allowed to speak Spanish in school. And so we didn't know how to speak Spanish. But Joe knew that he wanted to help the Hispanic community. All through junior high and high school, he learned Spanish.
His parents call him their hero.
He just knew how to talk to people.
Joe was just 6 months on the job here at the Sacramento Police Department when the unthinkable happened. 25 years ago, his family was celebrating Thanksgiving when one phone call sent them racing to the hospital.
And all I had in my mind is I wanted to see my son Joe.
The rookie officer had collapsed of a brain aneurysm on duty. With his son on life support, Jess Chairez replayed this conversation in his head.
6 months prior, when Joe was in the academy, he came to me and he says, "Hey, Dad," he goes, "if anything ever happened to me out on the street when I'm a police officer," he goes, "I would like to donate my organs." And I told him, I says, "Nope. It's not going to happen."
Jess said his reasoning was that he simply couldn't comprehend his youngest son dying, so he shut it down. Fast forward to this prayer from the hospital.
I said, "God, what do I do?" No sooner I said those words, God gave me an answer. And he told me if I honored my son, I'd be honoring him.
When the time came, the doctor asked would these parents allow Joe to donate his organs.
And I said, yes. And I put my head on his chest. That was the last thing I got to do is hear our son's heartbeat.
And they'd hear that beautiful beat again years later when they put their ears to the chest of the man who got Joe's heart.
There are no words that can describe that. It's something that my wife and we needed at the time.
To hear his heart again.
Joe's selfless last act saved 4 lives total. But among the Hispanic community, it's more rare.
It's discouraging.
Because according to Sierra Donor Services, of 19,000 people waiting for a life-saving transplant in California, the Latino community makes up nearly half of that list. They're also among the least likely to donate an organ.
A lot of our people are on dialysis. And because not enough Latino, not enough of our people are saying yes to donation, people are waiting 5 years, 10 years, or sometimes they get too sick and they're not able to receive that gift of life.
Transplants are more successful when the recipient and donor are of the same ethnicity. Christian Morales works to break through language barriers, cultural misconceptions, and distrust of healthcare in the Latino community. So his message is this.
Con la donación de órganos, uno puede salvar hasta 8 vidas y con tejidos puede salvar hasta 75.
The Chairez family now spends their days advocating for the same.
And it just makes me feel good in my heart knowing that Joe had something to do with that.
Giving talks and watering the seed that they say Joe first planted, helping grow the gift of life.
I want everybody to be like Joe and hopefully sign up to become an organ donor.
Beautiful story there. It's easy to become an organ donor, by the way, and the costs to you and your family are nothing. Head to donatelifecalifornia.org to sign up.